is our culture, and we getting it in. Real talk. The number is 515-605-9845. And like I said, you want to interview, contact us. We all about business. We don't got no time for games. So if that don't apply to you, then it is what it is. But yeah, we got a caller right now. 323-836. Let's get it with Shut 'em Down Radio. We're shaking.
Hey, this Tylo Tony out from the Crenshaw district.
Tylo, what's good, family? How you doing?
What's going on, loved one? Just at this filming Tattoo Ink out here in Compton, California right now with Trap Kitchen.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. So Tylo,
Yes,
come from the Crenshaw district. So how was it growing up in Crenshaw?
Man, it was the same like anywhere else. You had hard times, you had happy times, you had all that. So the district was the district. I don't try to take away from any other neighborhood, but hard times is hard times. Real life is real life.
Right, real talk. So you got a lot of extensive history with the rap game. Could you talk to the people about how you started and what motivated you to even get in the rap game?
Well, what motivated me was just I loved to perform. I ain't gonna lie, I was in high school one day and I seen the show and I just loved the way that the crowd reacted to the MCs and I always like put words together. English was my favorite subject and
right.
It was just fun to do. We didn't have a lot of internet and all those type of things before, so we had to think of creative things to do besides playing sports. So rapping in circles and ciphers and stuff like that was a part of West Coast culture too.
Facts. Real talk. Now, growing up out in West Coast, who did you like far as coming up like artists,
I like the King T. I like the Raz Cast. I like the Ike. I like the MC. I like the DJ Quick. I even like the Nun.
Right.
Yeah. I like the Alcoholics. I like even the Boys Up North. So I love D40. I like Mike Dre. It's a list that goes on and on when you talk about the West Coast.
Real talk. Now, what's your studio regimen? As far as you like in-house producers or you outsource to other producers?
Oh, shit, man. Whatever I feel, bro. No lie.
That's what I'm talking about.
You can send me a track. I don't care who it's from. And if I'm feeling it, we going to do it. I got productions from all types. I got productions from DJ Battle Cat. I got productions from DJ Cannon all the way to Eric Sherman. And, and I still, if I hear a beat from somebody that's a no name or whatever, and I'm feeling that beat, I'm doing that one.
Facts. Now, coming up through the ranks, as far as rap music, do you like battle rap music? Or how do you feel about the battle rap thing?
I love it. I love it. That's a real art form right there that has advanced. Because you got to think when rap started, it was about who was being the best MC.
Real talk.
So that was a battle. That was going to different blocks. See, y'all in New York, so the Barrows and all that. Y'all went to different Barrows rapping against each other. My boy Keith Murray and Redman used to take through the what was it called? The Legion of Doom and the rapping against niggas and shit like that. So I love it.
Definitely. So you definitely come with the bars and how you structure your songs. Like I'm definitely feeling your project Every Day in the Hood. Could you tell me how that came about? As far as constructing the project?
I was coming home getting to work because I was in prison for 11 and a half years. So when I got home, I just jumped into the booth and got to work. Got a few features from my bros like G.I. Joe, Jay Stone. Got a few tracks from Michael Cash and Snoop that came to TV. And so I kicked it off and started going from there. I started doing shows. I opened up the 2 Chainz. I ended up doing a song with the Dog Pound. It led me to open up with them. So I've been on tour with them.
Real talk. Now I see your stage performance rocking large crowds. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. Now, coming for the rap community in general, where do you feel where you play your part at?
I play a part in all of it, bro, because I'm at an age where I can mentor the young, but I still can learn from the old. So I try to be involved in all of it.
Definitely. And we're gonna get into your track right here. We're gonna get into this track, Runaway. I'm definitely feeling this track right here. Let's get it.
Wow, that's hey, to tell you a real true story. I recorded that in prison, bro.
Real talk?
Yeah,
Wow.
a CEO brought in the Mac board on the late night, and we recorded that song in prison, bro. So that song is real and it's real authentic. And it was produced by my boy, the Twin, Second Avenue. So I want to give him a shout out too, because he's big writers right now. And so people were sending me tracks in prison.
Right.
Yeah, I recorded in prison, bro.
Now, definitely, like since you talked about, your prison experience, do you incorporate that in your music? All the ordeals, and how did you triumph through them ordeals? Because a lot of people.
Emotions. It just be emotions,
all right,
bro. So like one day I might wake up and I might be feeling something, or I might get a call from one of the homies on the yard, and I might express that emotion if I'm in the studio. It really just comes natural. I don't let it. Oh, I'm gonna write about prison today. I'm gonna write about the street today. I let my emotions take over, and then I just let it flow.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We rocking out with Tylo, Tommy Amp, and this is Runaway, man. Shut 'em down radio. Let's get it. Yeah.
Let's start. Start this.
I wanted fame in the limelight, but I ain't down to sell my soul for the Klondike. And ever since it was young, they said the flow was tight. But in the hood, ain't no shelter from this colder life. But I hold tight to my dreams and wishes. My granny's still bitching, I got to do the dishes. And my mom's got 2 jobs, so ends meet. And in the back of a farm is where my friends meet. Where I saw my first body in my first gun. Where I made my first sale and probably had my first run. And every day on Florence, a hearse come. And my teacher used to tell me I'm the first one. It used to hurt some, but now it's just a past thought. Cause when she looked in the mirror, yeah, her mask off. And I'm a real survivor, she just a cast off. So like the man in the cannon, my blast off. Now would you love me if you didn't need me? Now would you miss me if you didn't see me? I lose a friend every day, but my heart makes me stay. Cause I wanna run away. Now would you love me if you didn't need me? Now would you miss me if you didn't see me? I lose a friend every day, but my heart makes me stay. Cause I wanna run away. They told me Tylo never be nothing. I know I heard it before, so now it means something. And I ain't ducking no blows, that means I'm counter punching. These niggas kinda shady, so yeah, I kinda function amongst the wolves and the cutthroats and walking dead. And if you got a little paper, niggas bobble heads. And niggas always wanna shoot you when you scrabble heads. Hey man, this shit ain't the life, y'all a lot of kids. And if you make it out the hood, it's like a lot of wins. So here comes the bandwagon, all you have to lot of friends. And my mama wanna give it all to the church, but couldn't get a dollar. Laid off, couldn't work. And Sister Tina and Marie just wanna pray for me. For the husband is the sheriff in the lake for me. If I'm to roll off the 12, want some weed from me, I gotta make it through this night. G.O.D. for me. Now would you love me if you didn't need me? Now would you miss me if you didn't see me? I lose a friend every day, but my heart makes me stay. Cause I wanna run away. Now would you love me if you didn't need me? Now would you miss me if you didn't see me? I lose a friend every day, but my heart makes me stay. Cause I wanna run away. Cause I wanna run away. I leave it all behind. Sometimes I wanna run away, but I walk a different line. So it's for my sake, I'ma make the best of it. Cause I'm trying to make peace, so I gotta rest on it. Sent it straight from the heart, no chest on it. So here's my letter to the stars, now next on it. So would you love me if you didn't need me? Now would you miss me if you didn't see me? I lose a friend every day, but my heart makes me stay. Cause I wanna run away. Now would you love me if you didn't need me? Now would you miss me if you didn't see me? I lose a friend every day, but my heart makes me stay. Cause I wanna run away. Now would you love me if you didn't need me. Now what you miss me if you couldn't see me? I lose a friend every day, but my heart makes me stay. Sometimes I wanna run away, run away, run away, run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's heat right there. Now, your album that you put out, I'm definitely feeling it. So, song placement. How does that feel? How do you feel about that for song placement and arranging, your album? Does it matter anymore?
Yeah. I mean, I think my album, just like my video, tells a story. So, when people listen to my album, because it's two albums, Just Another Day in the Hood 1 and 2.
Right.
So,
everybody go get that.
Yeah, the one with the dog pound is on Just Another Day in the Hood too. And what it is it tells a story. It tells a story from me coming home to how I progressed and, just different things. If you listen to the arrangement of the song, I take time in all that, even in my videos.
Right. Now, I know you deal with entrepreneurship. You got a clothing line. Could you talk to the people about the clothing line? How you started and what's going on now?
The Crenshaw by Nature joint, yeah. Got the Crenshaw by Nature joint out west. Endorsed by Not by Nature, of course. It was inspired by him. I came home, one of my big homies that I was doing the show, matter of fact. When I was opening the Change, I did a show, and he was like, I got the shirt for you. And once I took the shirt, me and him partnered up, got from there, and I became the face of the shirt. And, now it's all over. We got Snoop Dogg, we got Chains, we got Lucas, we got Little Fate, we got Dom Kennedy, we got everybody in the shirt, 1500. So we just getting out here. We getting it out the mud, bro. We getting it out the mud.
Facts.
Our marathon is continuing, bro. Our marathon is
exactly.
Continuing.
Real talk. Now it's crazy, I looked up a lot of your interviews, you know what I mean? And you keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Now, I see Naughty by Nature co-signed it too. Also, you be dropping a lot of jewels, you know what I mean? For the youth and the people and your struggles and your ordeals. Now, right now, currently, do you have any shows coming out right now? Any movies, books?
Right now I'm working on Still in the Hood, my next, and I'll be working on I'm working on a few things. I just did some shit with Dom Kennedy, so I'm doing some shit with Compton AD. So I'm just working on a few things. I just dropped a video. Well, I didn't drop a video. I'm getting ready to drop a video with my boy Big Dub. And, the General from New York. But he lives in Atlanta now, but he's called the General. He's from New York. And, he came out to LA and we just shot the video. So I've just been working, bro. I'm just working, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, rest in peace to Nip. Now.
All the time.
Real talk. Now, when it comes to Nip and Crenshaw and the world perception of Crenshaw, how do you feel? Like, far as, people talking about Crenshaw and, people visiting and all that stuff.
He put the hood on the map.
Facts.
Can't take nothing from that.
Real talk.
He put the hood on the map.
Right.
So people coming back, of course they want to be a part of greatness.
Exactly. And I've seen a lot of people came out there, they paid homage, man. Definitely Nip contributed a lot to the rap music and the history and stuff like that. And the thing of it is, I love the whole slogan of the marathon because that's real, you know what I mean?
Right.
Especially with entrepreneurship and grinding.
But what you also, I didn't mean to realize that Nip got the structure from all of us too. Because music is the set before this, and Nip took it and did something miraculous with it that we couldn't do.
Right. Now, all money in, right?
Right.
I see you started from the bottom, you know what I mean, from out the trunk, and we definitely respect that, you know what I mean? All the people worldwide, especially entrepreneurship, and we commend you for that. Now, you said things in interviews that was deep. You said, yo, man, you got to do what you got to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? As far as laying down your groundwork, and doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see you attributing that to your music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And your mixtape.
Because everybody is running their own marathon. See, what people fail to realize, what Nick gave us, he gave us all at one time. So everybody got to run their own marathon, find their own lane, and get there and make it work for yourself. That's what Nick did. He got in there and made it work for himself. Because that's the key to it, bro.
Yeah, real talk. Now, with the Slauson Boys, I know it derived from, years ago when it first started. And could you tell me who originally started in the group?
Wait. Excuse me, say that one more time? Yeah,
no, I said with the Slauson Boys, right?
Right.
Like, how did it change? Like, far as, it started from that and then it stemmed on the different things. As far as everybody else doing their own thing, you know what I'm saying? As far as the artists.
The Slauson Boys started as the six pack, bro.
Oh, okay.
The Slauson Boys was the six pack, which was the group combined of me, King Lou, Crystal Rob, Cousin Capone, and Robin Hood. And from there, King Lou had died. I went to prison. From there, that came out and started the Slauson Boys, which was him, Wee Dog, Cousin Capone. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Wee Dog. Sorry, bro. And Wee Dog, a part of the six pack, and that's what made up the Slauson Boys. The rest of the six pack except me and King Lou, because I was in prison and King Lou was dead. He was deceased.
Right. Rest in peace to King Lou.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
Now, with all the things you've been through with the music and your movement right now, as far as dealing with artists, as far as doing collabos and features and stuff of that nature, how do you feel about collabos? You know what I mean?
I mean, to start networking, bro. I mean, we got to not expand because I feel that I want to work with artists all over the world so I can touch people all over the world. Because what are we in this for? We're supposed to be touching the people with the art and with the music. So I don't mind collaboration.
Right. Real talk. We're going to get to another track right now. This is Tylo,
Right.
Yeah. It feels so good. Let's get it. Shut them down.
Right. Yes, sir.
So who was on the hook right there singing?
Oh, that was my boy Norman Bates at the Bates Motel, man. Y'all go check him out, man. He got a gang of hot shit. That was one of his vocalists. I forgot what her name was, so I'm mad about that.
She still get her credit though.
Yeah, still get her credit, bro.
All right. So now you got down with Dog Pound. How did that happen?
I called up Club.
Oh, okay.
I got a few relationships, so I called Club. I told Club that I had a song for him. Like, no problem, bro. Let's bring it down. We're gonna get it done. So when he heard it, he was blew back by it. Daz heard it. He didn't even have intentions on Daz getting it.
Right.
And Daz was like, when do I lay my verse? So I mean, how can you stop two legendary MCs? I mean, a part of hip hop history.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Real talk. And that sounds like an anthem right there. Was you aiming for that? For the West Coast anthem?
I was just doing something that felt comfortable, bro.
Okay.
I'm all about feeling other music. I'm not going to force nothing.
As far as the industry, do you want to say independent or you want to be signed? How do you feel about the industry in general? Did it change from back in the days to now? As far as, the internet and, there's a lot of factors in it?
With me understanding more ownership,
right.
That's a tricky question because it's just so what people don't understand is they want to be independent, but it's hard to be independent, being in control of a company and have to work and the marketing and promotion and all the stuff that people don't see behind the scenes and all the people that you're accountable for when you give that over to a label when all you have to do is kind of like focus on being an artist. So I don't know. I take the task at hand. I'm doing independent right now. Who's to say that I wouldn't let a label take over for me? But right now we just getting our own money.
That's what I'm talking about. I like the independency. You know what I'm saying? because you could do what you want to do.
Exactly. When you want to do it.
Real
but
talk.
So you can be independent with and use them to help you too. That's what Nip did. Nip was in control of all of it. I think Victory Lap was under a house, was under a label.
Right. Definitely.
So it's possible to do it how you want to do it. It's just all about how you structure contracts and structure your deals. Before you told you that.
Right. Real talk. Yo, and also, this is the thing with me. Like, far as like the industry and stuff like that, I mean, there's so many different avenues right now. You got the internet. You know, you could connect to everybody worldwide opposed to meeting that person in person. How do you feel about that? Like, far as meeting people and having meetings opposed to, you know, just sending emails. You know what I'm saying? Does it matter?
It's faster.
It's faster, real talk.
Remember, you have to rap standing in front of a record company and for somebody to throw your tape on the desk. Now you can force people to hear you. So it's way better than it was back in the day, but it's saturated with so many MCs. So who's to say who's the next? And who's to say record companies should not be in control of who they say a star is? The people to be in control of who they choose to listen to.
Real talk. Also, how do you feel about these media personalities, as far as radio hosts and, you know, they have their picks and all of that stuff? Let's get into that, Tylo. Come on,
I'm not gonna lie. I feel they should be held accountable to for what they say. I mean, I'm not. Don't be talking that tough shit. And then when the tough shit comes to you, you want to call the police or you want to bow out and say, I'm doing my job. No, if you're doing your job by offending people, be ready to get offended. You know, don't
get right on that one.
Right.
Say that again.
And I truly live by that. You know, I feel that.
Me too.
Journalists, people, you should stand by what you say. You shouldn't be able to
stand on it.
You shouldn't be able to just, you know, hide behind and want to call the police and just cry wolf all the time. That's not, you know.
Real talk.
That's not manhood. And then,
that's fake news and fake info on people, man. That gotta stop, man. You know.
Yeah, the game is saturated with all the fakeness because everybody's looking for a payday, but they antagonizing people. I don't appreciate that type of energy, so I try not to bring that type of energy around.
Real talk. Now we gonna get into this track right here. This is Tylo, Tiny Amp, featuring the Dog Pound, Devin of Weston. West Coast. Yeah. Let's go.
Hey.
Go hard right there. Real talk. Man. The visuals was crazy on there too.
Oh yeah, you see I had a few people in there, you know.
Yeah, it was definitely tight, man, how you put that together. It was a production. It looked more like a movie, you know what I mean?
Right. That's how I like it to look. That's my vision for it.
Definitely. Now, as far as dealing with an artist, if an artist was whack, right, but they had that bag for you, would you A, do the track, or would you decline?
If he was whack and I wasn't feeling it?
Yeah, but he had that bag. Would you take the bag, or would you decline?
I might. I'm not gonna lie. I might. It's according to what the artist stands for. You know what I'm saying? I might think somebody's not good, but he might have a good heart. You know what I'm saying? It might mean everything in the world that I'll do it for him. So, you know, where it might be, if he a bullshit nigga, you know, it's been niggas that I do like that they just, I don't like them as people, even though I like them as artists, that I wouldn't do nothing with them.
I respect that. That's real talk,
you know,
right
so
there.
I can't sit here and say, oh, somebody's offering me the bat. Oh, I'm not taking it because you can fuck out of here. No,
you need that bag. Real talk.
Yeah.
Right. So the community. I know you did a lot for the community. You know what I mean? So could you elaborate on certain things you did for the community, as far as, you know, charities and, you know, things of that nature?
Oh yeah, I was a mentor at Zion Hill Baptist Church when I came home. You know, I helped run the little after school program. I help the community with Big Hughes establishment, which is developing options. You know, we go through and we clean up the neighborhood. We
Right, that's right. I've seen
I,
that.
get, I may not be able to do stuff like hold my own events, but I mean, you know, I help out with, you know, various people in the neighborhood. My homegirl Trees just had a homeless giveaway. I helped with that. So I just try to give out a helping hand where I can until I'm able to host or, you know, do my own thing as far as my contribution back to the neighborhood. But I'm still an active member of my community.
That's definitely what's up, man. I commend you for that. Now, dealing with the hood, you know what I mean? As far as, people, supporting. How do you feel about that? As far as, your artistry and stuff of that nature. You know what I mean? Does it
Wait,
even matter?
What? I don't understand. Say that again.
No, I was saying, as far as like, your movement, music, people supporting and stuff like that. And like sometimes they can't see your vision. How do you feel about that?
It's not for them to see. It's for them to. I mean, it's for them to see. It's for them to discover. You know, everybody's not going to get it at the same time.
Real talk.
You know, so whenever you discover it for yourself, that's when you were supposed to receive the message. I don't have no control of that. I'm only planting seeds. I can't make them grow. God makes them grow.
Real talk. Now, as far as the music industry and the business, you know what I'm saying? Do you think a lot of people conduct business good, or do they conduct business bad? As far as ownership and stuff of that nature, like far as contracts and stuff like that, because you dealt with record labels before.
Yeah, yeah, what y'all thought. Yeah, yeah, all I know is Crip talk, that Crip talk. Crenshaw and Slauson, land of the Crip walk. Will press the wrong line, you gon' get crossed. Will say the wrong shit, knock your lips off. Still off the porch, real representative. I came to put a jacket on the game like Craig did. West Side rolling, never been the fuck boy like tender-hearted niggas with they feelings on the tug toy. We hitting Slauson in them new toys. We hitting Slauson in them new toys. Cause we ain't fucking with you fuck boys. Cause we ain't fucking with you fuck boys. And y'all know me dipping out of traffic, burner in my lap, ass hat turned backwards, and I left a bad bitch chilling on my mattress. Front to the hill, I'm from that place where they active. All I know is Crip talk, that Crip talk. Crenshaw and Slauson, land of the Crip walk. Will press the wrong line, you gon' get crossed. Will say the wrong shit, knock your lips off. All I know is Crip talk, that Crip talk. Crenshaw and Slauson, land of the Crip walk. Will press the wrong line, you gon' get crossed. Will say the wrong shit, knock your lips off. You know I talk that Crip talk, that Crip talk. Burner in my jacket while I Crip walk on Crenshaw. 10th grade, me into the brains with the Crenshaw. Banging every block nigga from Cimarron to Red Park. Now we talk that six talk. Used to have some friends, now they phones getting chipped off. And I can never change up. Bought a low rider and a Jag in the same month. I've been hustling niggas mad cause I came up. All money in, that's my squad, you can't blame us. I just put a strap in my waist. I just put a batch in her place. Oh shit, my whole clique notorious. BM dubs, gold whips, luxurious. So many niggas is fake, who do you trust? So many bitches will say love, but it's lust. So I talk that Crip talk, that Crip talk. Burner on me nigga while I Crip walk on Crenshaw. No, we talk that six talk. Banging every block nigga from Cimarron to Red Park. You know we talk that Crip talk, that Crip talk. You know we talk that Crip talk, that Crip talk. You know we talk that Crip talk, that Crip talk. Say the wrong shit, knock your lips off.
Yeah, that was hard
Yeah.
like this. It was hard
Yeah, I
right there.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Real talk.
That was
Word,
me and my boy Jay Stone, all money in, you know?
hell yeah. You definitely did a show out here in New York. It was definitely
Right.
crazy. I didn't even get a chance to go. I wanted to go, but I see you got another tour date out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now, I know you got a record label. You shout out to my boy Criminal, man. Real talk,
Yeah.
5 Ball Records, man. Can we get into
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, we can. That's my little brother. You know that. I mean, shit. That's home team. That's
Real
day
talk.
one. That's wake up every day.
Facts. Word, man. Definitely shout out to Karim, man. He definitely got some production. He got music. He got heat. Now, is there ever going to be an album, Tylo, Criminal? Will you ever drop
Oh
something
yeah.
like that?
Oh yeah. We got joints. It's kind of like when it's in house. It's like, you know how you start working on some shit. You just put it up because you feel like you got all the time in the world to get to it. So I
Exactly.
mean, you know, with us, it's like we always there for each other. So it's like really not a rush on the project. I've been focusing mainly on, you know, trying to get us up off the ground as far as get my feet back established as an artist
Right.
and who I am in these streets, or you know, getting us up there. Because for sure that's always in the works. That's a lifetime album. We can just drop an album just like when we want to.
Right. Real talk. Now, I know you brought a lot of artists to the hood. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, as far as bringing artists to the hood, did you do any shows in the hood in Crenshaw?
Nah, because it wasn't
Okay.
it ain't nowhere for you to do no shows in Crenshaw. You know,
All right.
like in the hood like that, there's no like, you know, we don't do shows in auditoriums and you know stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I feel you.
So with that being said, it was just, you know, everything is close to Hollywood, so
Right.
everything would have been in Hollywood
Okay.
or
So now,
downtown.
right. So now, what's the best song you ever did? Like, far as you know, in your category that you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't made it yet.
Yeah, that was a trick question right there. I want to hear what you was gonna say about that.
Yeah.
Because
I haven't made it yet.
okay. So far as production, like I asked you earlier, you could rap over any beat, right?
But yeah. But I mean,
Okay.
I'm realistic. I'm not a tongue twister. I'm not a, you know, I don't, even though I like mumble rap, I don't mumble rap, you know, but yeah, I can rap over damn near any beat.
Right. Now I seen that freestyle you did. That was crazy. You know what I mean? In the hood. It was crazy.
Oh, wow. Oh, alright. I
Yeah, I
ain't
definitely
that.
seen that freestyle. That was hard. Man, look, man, I do my research, man. You know what I mean? You definitely got bars.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Because I feel like a lot of artists don't care about bars no more. Like we just talked about mumble rappers and you know, certain things shouldn't even be in hip hop. How do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Like stuff that's opposed to on us as far as just thrown in the hip hop. How do you feel about that? Opposed to back in the days, you know, when it first started, you know? Do you think it's do you think it's yeah.
I'm listening. What you say?
Yeah. Do you think it took away from hip hop or is it growing? You know, in your opinion?
Okay.
As far as antics and stuff like that. What's going on?
It's growing. I mean,
Okay.
you got to think. Okay, when you talk about dudes who don't bar in, or you know, the gimmicks of hip hop, we've always
Right.
had gimmicks. We've always had gimmicks, bro. From
Definitely.
the beginning, we had gimmicks. What was the Beastie Boys? They weren't from no hood or nothing.
Right.
Them some legends in the game. All right.
Right.
I mean, you know, what was Vanilla Ice? What was MC Hammer? You
Right.
know, he wasn't barred up. You know, so
Real talk.
we've always had that in the game. Just like when they killed me with this mumble rap shit, all they mumble rapping. What the fuck? Who didn't listen to Dr.
Yeah,
Beck?
what is
Who
that?
didn't
You know what I mean?
who didn't listen to the Fushnikins? Who didn't listen to that shit been around? What are you talking about? Who didn't listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony? The fuck out of here. That is they just everything's gonna be cooked up new. It ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, real talk.
You just put your own twist on it. So, you know, I defend the so called mumble rappers and the you know, and it's not they don't control what gets put out to the media.
Real
We've been
talk.
screaming that from the very beginning. They do not control what gets put out to the media. So what you hear on the radio every day is not what they control. So
Real
it's
talk.
not. Hey, how you gonna get mad at them that they getting the exposure and they getting their time to shine?
Right. No, I asked you that opinion because I want to hear it from you. You know what I'm saying? I understand how it
Oh
goes. You know what I mean? It's just different
yeah, real.
variations.
And it be so easy to break down because they be kissing me. Oh, fuck the mumble rap. And okay, well, how old are you? Because nigga, I'm gonna tell you, your favorite rapper was rapping like a mumble rapper, nigga. They even had
Real
Q
talk.
talking about wicked on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of this music shit. So I love
Real talk.
it all.
Nah, you know what's crazy? The reason why I asked you that, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to hear your opinion on that because there's so many pros and cons when it comes to what's hip hop or what's rap. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's honest right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Real talk.
I ain't
Now,
gonna lie. Rap to
yeah.
me was battle rap. Period. I mean,
Wait, what you say? Repeat what you say?
I mean, rap to me was battle rap. Period. So if you want
Yeah,
to know
I feel the same way.
and I mean, because that's where it started, bro. I mean, you
Right.
know, as far as the when it comes to everybody wanting to rap, that's where it started. Being on the corners, rapping against each other,
and getting your rank up, getting your stats
exactly, because that's how you got notoriety without having the internet, all that back in the day, doing it like that. So you know,
yeah, you already know, man. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. But yeah, man. Yo, Tylo.
Yes, sir.
You hear me? Yeah, my bad,
yeah, I
man.
can hear you.
All right.
I can hear you.
Now, your next business venture, far as with your clothing line, you know, what else are you putting out? Because I know you got hoodies, sweatshirts, and all that stuff. Are you putting out like pants, everything?
Yeah, we getting ready to come with some sweatpants. We getting ready to after the sweatpants, we coming with some Letterman jackets. And you know, I just try to stay focused mainly on the music, and that's the reason that I decided to start doing the t-shirts because in music, people like stuff that's tangible. So you know, a t-shirt, you know, we just take page because Nip knew that a lot of he gave away the music, and more people bought his merchandise. And this is what he told me out of his mouth, him and his brother. So I just took a piece of their game and then, you know, put it in the mind and, you know, I'm making it work best for me as it is, you know. So, but everything is still the focus on the music and on the brand and then on the brand second.
Right. So now, are you going to have any shows in New York or anywhere? Like far as the tour?
Yeah, I bullshit you not. I'm trying to plan a pop-up for some merch. For some sweaters and t-shirts down there. You know, I fuck with my boy Loco, who runs with Dave East. I don't know if you know Loco or not, but we was talking about doing probably a pop up down there. I have my homeboy Doe the Fresh Kid. He's down there. You know, he networks with a few people. So, you know, we have some things cooking up, bro. It's not. I can't say anything that's definite, but definitely things are in the works. So we can't leave it at that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We rocking out with Tylo Tiny Imp. Check him out. He definitely got some music. And check out his websites. Check out all the links. And as far as the clothes, do they have to hit you via Instagram? Or do you have a website?
Hit me Instagram. And then, you know, just DM me. And, you know, I take cash out. And so I'll shoot it out to you. You just have to pay for shipping and handling. I just sent one out to Europe. I just sent one out to Australia last week. I just sent one out to my boy Deshaun Jackson, who plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. Martavius Brown. You know, it's just it's a beautiful thing, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Rocking out, man. Tylo Amp, you know what I mean? Shout out to the whole Crenshaw district. You know what I mean? You got any closing words, family?
Man, stay grinding and stay dangerous. Don't give up, because that's the only difference between you and me. I don't give up.
Real talk, man. Word, and I appreciate you calling in to Shut 'em Down Radio, man. Anytime you want to come here, drop an interview, drop some music. Let's get it, man. You know what I mean?
No, we appreciate shutting them down, man, because it's brothers like you that keep us alive, man. So, you know, shout out to the brothers in New York that Shut 'em Down Radio, man. Much love, man, from the Crenshaw district, neighborhood crib.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We out, man. Yeah.
All the time.